Hey guys, what's up? My name is Gabby. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming my January book haul. So if you hear any obnoxious noises coming from this side of the room, that would probably be because there's a puppy over there, our new puppy. She's being really loud and obnoxious, and she won't stop whining unless I give her that bone, so sorry. But yeah, so let's show you the stuff I got this month. I've gotten a lot of awesome things. First and foremost, I'm going to be showing you my book of the month January selections. And the first one is The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn, an adult thriller, and it's about this woman who hasn't left her house in the last 10 months. And I actually did read this one this month and I didn't really enjoy it, but you'll hear about that in my wrap-up video. And then the second book of the month selection I chose was Two Girls Down by Luisa Luna, and this is also an adult thriller, but it follows this detective who follows the kidnapping of these two little girls, I believe. Yeah, it just sounds super interesting. Haven't gotten around to this one yet, but I hope to read this one soon. I wanted to say a huge thank you to Clarion Books for sending me Nice Try Jane Sinner by Leanne Olek. This is a young adult contemporary novel, and it follows this girl who gets expelled from her high school. She enrolls in a community college and she joins this student-run reality TV show. It just sounds kind of interesting, and it is blurbed by Becky Albertalli on the top, which is super cool. And this cover is really gorgeous. I don't know if you can see, these are all little cameras. The next one I wanted to show you was sent to me by Atria Books, and that is Anatomy of a Scandal by Sarah Vaughan. This is an adult domestic thriller, I think, that follows this couple who he's involved in politics, and then there's this scandal that he gets involved in, and you're following the perspective of his wife and his lawyer, and you're trying to figure out who's telling the truth, I think. And they sent this in this really cool box that came with this little Anatomy of a Scandal mirror, and then it also came with this really cute classified thing, and then when you pull this stuff out, it's all this information about the book and stuff, and I just thought it was so cute. Speaking of Atria Books, I also surprisingly got sent Keep Her Safe by K.A. Tucker, which is a book that comes out really soon. It comes out the end of January, and this was on my most anticipated books of the year list, and I was not expecting to get this, so holy shit, thank you Atria Books for sending me this. I'm so shook, and I can't wait to read this. This is a new adult romance that's a thriller too. It follows this girl named Gracie Richards and this guy named Noah Marshall, and Noah's mom is the chief of police, and so he thinks that she's doing something corrupt, and so him and Gracie together try to take down his mom. It sounds so awesome, and it's K.A. Tucker, and I want to give her another chance, and yeah, hopefully I love this. Lastly, from Atria Books is that I got sent She Regrets Nothing by Andrea Dunlap, and this is a book that I'm reviewing for the blog tour in the first week of February. This one does come out the first week of February, and it's about this girl named Layla Lawrence who becomes an orphan at 23, and so she gets introduced to her glamorous cousins from Manhattan. She leaves her small town of Michigan to go move to New York City, and she joins her elite cousins and family in this wealthy lifestyle that she's not used to, learns all the secrets that are kept within this elite family, and I don't know, it just sounds really interesting, and this cover is so beautiful. The city of New York washed in this pink color, oh my god. It's just beautiful. I can't wait to read this. Jacqueline Middleton, the author, sent me her two books, London Belongs to Me and London Can You Wait. This is the sequel and this is the first one, and I'm really so honored and excited that she sent this to me because I've been recommended London Belongs to Me 50 million times, and I've really been wanting to read this. This was on my TBR to read at some point this year, so I'm so happy I finally own this. And this first one is about this girl named Alex. She goes and stays with one of her friends that lives in London because she believes that London is the place that she belongs. It's a romance, but it's also a contemporary story about her coming of age story. It's her finding herself in London, and it just sounds so great and everything I need. And then this one's the sequel, which is also a new adult romance. I'm gonna be reading these real soon. Along with that, she also sent very sweet author note, and then she sent this tube of London that's all the subways in London, which I just thought was so cool, and all these cute little bookmarks that go with the book. Oh my god. I've never been to London. I'm not a very well-traveled person, but I would love to go to London, and I feel reading those books is gonna be such a great experience because it's gonna be experiencing London through books, because That's how I travel, it's through books. The next book that I purchased for myself, I purchased this from Half Price Books, and that is Bird Box by Josh Malerman. I'm so freaking excited to finally read this because it is a horror novel, and it's apparently one of the scariest horror novels out there, and they had a really good deal in Half Price Books on this. I got this hardcover for like $7 or something, and I was so excited because I've been wanting to read this forever, so I'm gonna buddy read this next month with my friend Dylan. So if any of you guys want to join us, just let us know, and yeah, we can read this all the first month of February. I'm so excited. And look at this. Look at that. What the? Oh my god, can you believe this? It's like the most beautiful naked book I've ever seen. I don't even know what this book is about, man. I just know it's a horror novel. And the next stack of books that I have to show you are all books I received or bought for my 23rd birthday. I'm 23, y'all. I'm getting old. Alright, so these first two are ones that I bought for myself, you know, because I had gift cards from Christmas, so I bought these ones for myself. So the first one was Renegades by Marissa Meyer, because Marissa Meyer is one of my favorite authors after Cinder, and one of my BFFs, Dylan, just recently read this book and he said it was like 5 stars worthy, and this book is about superheroes and super villains, and like, it's Marissa Meyer. Like, holy shit, I need to read this. It's kind of big, it's like over 500 pages, but I really want to read this one soon. I'm really excited about it. The next one I got for myself is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Finally! The same author as The Secret History, which is a book that I did read earlier this month. I wanted to read The Goldfinch because this is another like modern classic, I think. This one is becoming a movie. It's about this boy named Theo, who's a 13-year-old New Yorker who miraculously survives an accident that kills his mother. Abandoned by his father, Theo is taken in by a wealthy Park Avenue family. He's bewildered by his new strange home and tormented by his longing for his mother. So it's basically just revolves around this boy named Theo and how he's really like torn out from his life and placed into a new home, and I'm really excited because I do really enjoy Donna Tartt's writing, and I've been getting more and more into literary fiction, so this one is almost 800 pages, so but I'm really excited to read this one. I can't wait. And the next ones are all ones that I received from either my mom or my sister for my birthday. Bad Mommy by Taryn Fisher. This was one of my favorite books last year, and my sister got it for me for my birthday because she knew how much I loved it, so it's so lit. This is a thriller kind of mystery novel that follows this girl named Fig, and she believes that this little girl that she sees is her daughter, and so she goes and moves into the house next door to this couple who has this daughter, and then she just kind of like pushes herself into the lives of this family, and it's just this crazy ass story, but it's so freaking good, and so I'm so happy I own the physical copy now. She also got me Always and Forever Laura Jean by Jenny Han, and this is also a book that I've already read and loved, and so she knew I loved this book, so she got me it, and this is the third book in the Laura Jean trilogy, and it's my favorite book in the Laura Jean trilogy, and it's just so great. It's a young adult contemporary trilogy, easy to read, it's great. And the last one my sister got for me is Dress Codes for Small Towns by Courtney Stevens. This is a young adult contemporary novel. It was one of my favorite booktubers, Lala over at Books and Lala. It was her favorite book of 2017, so I felt like I needed to read it, and I was talking about it with my sister, and then she got it for me for my birthday, and I was just like, oh my god. So I finally get to read this, and it's about this girl named Billy who's in her high school, and it's just about how she's like navigating her teenagehood. And the last two are ones that my mom got me for my birthday, and so the first one is The Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis, and this was one that was on my wish list for a really long time. It's a young adult contemporary novel that talks about rape culture. It follows this girl named Alex and through her senior year of high school, and 3 years ago, her older sister Anna was found murdered. Artfully crafts 3 alternating perspectives into a dark and riveting exploration of what it means to be the female of the species. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and I cannot wait to read it. And the last book I got from my mom for my birthday is Wild Beauty, which is another one that was on my wish list for a while because one of my favorite booktubers, Lala, said that this was one of her favorite books last year, so I just got it, and I don't really know what it's about. All I know is that it involves magical realism. It's a stunning exploration of love, loss, and family. But yeah, I've just heard nothing but good things about this book, and I'm really curious, and I can't wait to read it. And I really like this gold, like all these flowers are like embossed, and it's just like really beautiful. I know that I just filmed my book haul video, but I just received a book in the mail like literally right after I finished filming it, and so I wanted to show you. Book of the Month recently just announced their 2017 book of the year, so they sent me the winner, The Heart's Invisible Furies by John Boyne. Oh my god, look at this like rose gold dust jacket. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's the same author as The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, which is like holy shit right there. You're already like damn. But it follows this guy named Cyril who was adopted. He was born out of wedlock to a teenage girl cast out from her Irish community and adopted by a well-to-do, if eccentric, Dublin couple. The Heart's Invisible Furies is a novel that sparks both laughter and tears while reminding us of all the redemptive power of the human spirit. I'm so excited to read this, and it's almost 600 pages. It's like 580 pages or something, which is just crazy. It's crazy, but I can't wait to read it, and I just wanted to include it in this video. Yay. Those are all of the books that I was gonna say I read. I didn't read all these. These are all of the books that I purchased or received in January. It's been a crazy ass month. This probably seems like an excessive amount of books, but it's only because my birthday was this month. So I was buying a lot of books for myself as a gift to myself. I received a lot of books from my family this year, which was actually really freaking awesome. That concludes this book haul. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys very soon with a wrap-up video. Yay!